Preface of Autobiography of an Actress, or 8 Years on the Stage. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Kelly Taylor. Autobiography of an Actress by Cora Mowatt. Preface. My autobiography needs no preface. Its apology is a promise, made to one who had the best right to demand such a pledge, that before I retired from the profession I had adopted, I would publish a record of my life's experiences, a promise now rendered sacred by that instinct which makes the honored memory of the dead a trust with all the living. If one struggling sister in the great human family, while listening to the history of my life, gain courage to meet the brave, severest trials, if she learn to look upon them as blessings in disguise, if she be strengthened in the performance of daily duties, however hardly paid, if she be inspired with faith in the power imparted to a strong will, whose end is good, then I am amply rewarded for my labor. Cora Mowatt, Ravenswood, New York, December 7th, 1853. End of preface. Chapter 1 of Autobiography of an Actress, or 8 Years on the Stage. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Kelly Taylor. Autobiography of an Actress by Cora Mowatt. Chapter 1. My father, Samuel G. Ogden of New York, was the son of an Episcopal clergyman. For a number of years my father's name was prominent in the community as that of a successful merchant. He was the capitalist in the celebrated Miranda expedition, which was designated to liberate South America. This expedition owed its failure to the treachery and ambition of Aaron Burr, who, finding his own views interfered with, betrayed his friend Colonel Smith and informed the Spanish minister at Philadelphia of the purposes of that expedition. The minister sent to the Spanish Main a Baltimore clipper, which gave warning to the authorities. The Spanish brigs of war were dispatched to intercept the expedition. An action took place between these brigs and the ship Leander, belonging to my father, and 2 schooners. The schooners were captured, a portion of the men hung, and the rest imprisoned. General Miranda, who was on board of the Leander, beat off the 2 brigs of war, went to Trinidad, got reinforcements, and with 400 men took possession of the town of Cora on the Spanish coast. He remained there for 10 or 12 days, and only retreated because he found the inhabitants were not prepared to join him. Colonel Smith, the son-in-law of President Adams, and my father were prosecuted for having fitted out an expedition against a power of amity with the United States. The trial was a highly interesting one. Thomas Adis Emmett, Cadwallader D. Colson, Josiah Ogden Hoffman, and Richard Harrison were their counsel. The defendants were honorably acquitted. Although this expedition failed, it was the first blow struck for liberty, and led to the subsequent independence of South America. Bolivar himself made this declaration, and expressed a readiness to compensate my father for his heavy losses. My mother, Eliza Ogden, was a daughter of Francis Lewis, and the granddaughter of that Francis Lewis whose signature is affixed to the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?